What's the difference between jam and jelly? Yeah, we don't do that here, buddy. Unless you're serious, in which case the answer is, I don't know. We raise and save. We raise and save. Kate, are you still in chat? You figure out what we're gonna eat for dinner tonight? Oh, we figured it out last night. We're gonna have like some Korean barbecue, but also some of it is gonna be chicken because my mom doesn't eat pork. Let's go. That's a great day for a guy like me. Because as someone who eats both chicken and pork, twice as much food, brother. Did I stutter? I'll take some scatter bombs, and then ideally, that would be perfect right there. There's pork in Korean barbecue. It's by far the most common meat in Korean barbecue. Well, it depends. I associate Korean barbecue more with samgyeopsal, which is pork, but a lot of people might say galbi is the more iconic cut, which is beef. So, listen, we don't have to pit two bad bitches against each other. Galbi is goated, man. Short rib is just a great cut. It's a wonderful cut. Also, I don't even want to... I'm doing the inverse Dan's Game bat chest. Galbi, Korea. Dan's Game, even though it's still pretty tasty. Galbi, Los Angeles. Some real KBBQ heads out here know what I'm talking about. They broke the mold when they came up with LA Galbi. It's even better than the original Galbi, man. The rare American remake of an Asian property that actually improved upon it. Old Boy Could Never. Next step, lure bombs. LA Galbi isn't better. Kate, I'm gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. But I trust your opinion on it. But I trust mine more because I experience it firsthand, but I trust yours as well. I trust that yours is valid. Did you forget about Dash? I don't have Dash, brother. You're thinking of The Incredibles. He will no longer pick me up in Silent Hill. I'll still pick you up in Silent Hill, because you know why? When you go to the Korean barbecue restaurant, we can get some galbi and we can get some LA galbi. We can get both. And next step, now it would be nice to get Dash, honestly. We're on wave 4. Let's amp it up, bro. We can take some more. Did you get a Heidelao reservation, or are they still dono-walling you? They're still dono-walling me in Chinese. I really, like, they want me, I believe what it's saying in Chinese. As an empath, I can't speak Chinese, but I can kind of infer what they're saying. I believe they're saying, call the restaurant. And I'm not afraid to call Heidi Lao, but I would prefer if it was just like, yeah, your table's ready. So what's the problem? I don't know. Just like, I want to go to Heidi Lao, but like, I want to go to it about as much as clicking a button on a website to get a table. I don't really want to go to it so badly to like pull up my phone and then type in the 10 digits, dial up Bridget, her man's plus she got friends, yo, I could dig it. You know what I'm saying? Here's a 40 swigget. You know it's frigid. We had him chilling in the cooler. Break out the ruler, damn. You know what I'm talking about? 93 till infinity? That's what I'm saying, man. That's what it's all about. That's such a deep cut. It's one of the greatest rap songs of the 90s, man. It's got a hell of a beat, man. You know what? I want lava protection. And I want... We're on fight number 6. Okay, hang on. What do I need before the end? More damage and more bombs would hit the spot. So you know what? I'm buying more bombs. Let's raise some money. Did I buy dash? I might need to take one round to buy dash as well. He did buy dash. Okay. Okay, nice shot, nice shot. Everybody's a critic. I'm medical. My Gamora. Good slow! I had it, man! Just saw a short about how they wrote it in high school, which is actually crazy. But you know, it's a unfortunate truth. There is like a peak for artistic output, man. At least in terms of like creativity. And it seems to have, like, there's occasionally like later in life artists that break out. But it really seems like it's like between like 16 and 28. Like, if you didn't write your masterpiece by then, if you're a musician at least, if you didn't write your masterpiece by then, you might be done. Like, you ever see the interview with Bob Dylan when he was only really old instead of ancient? So he was like, you know, in his maybe late 50s or early 60s. And they were like, how'd you write all those songs in the 60s and the 70s that were so like seminal? And he's like, it wasn't me. And then he goes off and he's like, a witch's tomb, a witch's broom. Love to drink from a bitch's brew. You sit down and you try to write something like that, you'll find out it can't be done. Anyway, his implication was like he didn't write it, you know, he caught it from the air. He grasped it from the ephemera. He didn't conjure it from within himself. And the idea is that, you know, that only happens for like you only have the shining for a brief moment of your life. Now, it may not always be late teens to like young adult years, but these people are out here telling me like Leo Tolstoy wrote War and Peace when he was like 71. I'm like, yeah, but I'm talking about like some media people actually willfully interact with. Not a fucking book, man. Whoops. Tom Petty wrote his best song when he was 39. Yeah, we're talking about Bob Dylan. We're not talking about Tom Petty. We're talking about, like, you know, idiot wind blowing like a circle around my skull. From the Grand Coulee Dam to the Capitol. We're not talking about, oh yeah, all right. Make it easy, baby. Make it last all night. She was an American girl. We're not talking about that shit, okay? Now listen, I can get down with the riff. I'm not saying it's not art. I'm gonna say that I probably want explosion immunity right here. Tom Petty slander. I'm just willing to say it. I can respect his position in the American catalog, but if Tom Petty has one hater, it is me. And I can't even really describe it. Like, I can't quantify why I'm a Tom Petty hater, except that I don't like his music. Get me out of here. Fuck you, I'm gonna die. I think you should be allowed to have, like, one artist that you kind of, like, irrationally just don't like. I mean, maybe it's the most rational haterade you could drink, is that I just don't like his artistic output. I'm not like I mean, he's already dead, so I'm not saying I hope he dies again. I'm just like, I wasn't really fucking with his music. That's Queen for me. Yeah, but I don't like Tom Petty for basically no reason. Queen I don't really like because they're overrated. And their best songs are not on the radio. They have good songs, but for some reason they don't play the good songs on the radio. They only play the bad songs on the radio. The good ones, you have to get the albums. I don't really understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. I didn't say all musicians should die when they turn 20. I said most bands and musicians do their best work before they're old. You know, even Bob Dylan's got some slappers in the catalog. Time Out of Mind, Modern Times, you know. I mean, you could even maybe say that, like, Desire and Blood on the Tracks are, you know, he was in his 30s or his 40s, but, like, it's pretty rare. What about Steely Dan? I do feel like they might be the exception. Like, Deacon Blues definitely sounds like it's written by, like, a 53-year-old man. Springsteen, still kicking, but though he hasn't come out with the Jungle Land in a while, okay? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they aren't out there doing stuff, and they should, man. You only got one life to live. Bruce Springsteen's alive? Yeah, man. He's in great shape. he's jacked. He looks like Hugh Jackman. I have $500. You want me to price hike on the HP? Oh, come on. Come on, get a life. I'm doing a save round. Nice try, kid. Nice try. I literally own Overball at this point. Never mind. We're gonna get there one of these days. You're not giving example after example of exceptions to the rule. You're literally just typing David Bowie's Black Star over and over, and then typing some shit like Room on Fire by The Strokes came out when Julian Casablancas was 29. That's still really young, man. That's like... it's younger than I am, at least. Foo Fighters? That's a perfect example. Their best album came out when they were 7 years old. You hate the Foo Fighters because Dave Grohl cheated on his wife. I hate the Foo Fighters because I think that almost every song they've ever made is fucking ass. We are not the same. Don't compare us. I've been a dyed-in-the-wool Foo Fighters hater. You can go back. There's clips, man. There's clips. I was not fucking with the best of you. I was fucking with the color and the shape a little bit in high school, but that's it. And Everlong and My Hero, little overplayed. I would give them both the mark of being a good song. I'm not an irrational Foo Fighters hater. I might be the most rational Foo Fighters hater. Pretentious take on music. It's not my fault that you like the Foo Fighters, okay? That's between you, God, and maybe like what you grew up listening to. Pretentious would be not liking the Foo Fighters because they're popular. I don't like them because the songs are bad. That's not pretentious. That's fucking tentious. I don't know what the opposite of pretentious is. That's just honest. Pretender is hard to hate. Fellow Vancouverite, I will not raise my hand in violence against you. But if that's hard, then I'm turgid, man. Because I've been a Pretender hater ever since the first time I heard it, which I'm pretty sure was in Rock Band 5 or something. I was a fan of his adultery until I heard the music. Alright, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Had to ban YouTube from recommending The Pretender to me. You've never addressed me like that? Well, it's because I read your messages. But sometimes I'm like, if I reply to too many Vancouverites, then the whole stream just becomes like posting about Vancouver, which is fine for me, but you gotta be a little cautious with it. It alienates the people from Ohio who think that they live in the real world. and the cities are fake, even though like 50% of the population lives in the city and 50% of the population lives in the rural areas. I mean, listen, I got a bias towards this, in favor of the city, because I live in a city. I do feel like it's always people that are from like a town with like 6,000 people that are like, New York ain't a real place. That place where 8 million people live, that's not the real world, man. The real world is where 700 people live. That's normal. The city came to me? Yes, man. And you want out desperately. I know what that's all about. They would be right? They're not right. You're doing the graduated cylinder versus Erlenmeyer flask, man. Let's hold there. No need to get greedy. Aggressive dashing. This is the way. Did I buy HP? I did buy HP. I'm goated. Look at this clutchness. You guys fucking with Overball? I'm kind of ready for it to be over. I want the cherry, but I'm ready for it to be over. It shouldn't have taken me this long. I'm embarrassed by the fact that it's taken me this long. What is this damn pop-up? Listen, first off, Looter, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Secondly, blue checks on Twitter be like, capitalism is the greatest economic system in world history. It leads to competition. It leads to innovation. The innovation, more intrusive pop-ups that tell you someone else just gave the streamer money. Lure me. Lava me. Okay, fight number 5. What about mercantilism? I don't know enough. I don't know enough. The fuck is mercantilism, man? It's something to do. It did the clutchest dash of all time. He teched it. He closed his fist. It's a macroeconomic strategy. Are you guys like a strong hand, a weak hand, or a laissez-faire kind of economy? What do you think about that shit? I think I'd be like I don't know the answer. Hey, Cool Seal, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Weak hand, Southpaw. I see how it is. I'm gripping. We don't say that here, okay? We don't. Sale on. Money's on sale again? This is fight number 6. We need to have... Do we need 1,200 or 1,300? $1,300. So this would take us to 700. Let's go a little hard now. We can always dial it back later. Nice try. What? He teched the dash and one-tapped me? Who made this, man? He parried me. Stuck his ass out and everything. I gotta get some positivity going here. I'll tell you why. Actually, we spend on that for sure. My TikTok blew up today. It was the one where I was playing Raven's Watch and someone came into chat and said, "Oh, another indie roguelike with meta progression. Wow." I said, "Let me guess, you decoded piece of crap. You have 3,500 hours in one game. Probably RuneScape." Now, that That was me world building for the rest of the bit. But the RuneScape girlies are very upset. Now it's TikTok, no disrespect. You know as well as I do, they're not sending their best. But I need like an ambassador. Like Chibii, can you go into the comments and call off the dogs? Good start, good start. I should have said League of Legends, man. League of Legends gamers are very aware of themselves. When you make fun of League of Legends, they're like, ha ha ha, I wanna die. Shouldn't note to self, don't go with RuneScape. The RuneScape haters, or the RuneScape lovers don't have the self-awareness yet. Not on average, I'm sure there's many of them here that do. It takes a village, man, that's all I'm trying to say. But note to self, always go with League. It's like when you're making fun of a state, you can always make fun of Ohio. Which is crazy, because Ohio isn't even the worst state, and I refuse to elaborate further. But like, at least Ohio has like a few cities with professional sports teams. I'm not saying anything, man. Chib wanting to live in Cincinnati is so funny. I love that he... Chibley, I'm not making fun of you, okay? Because the same shit happens the other way in New Zealand. I'm sure, because it happens for, like, Iceland. Like, people that live in Cincinnati will pull up, like, a picture of, like, a farm in New Zealand and be like, this is my happy place. So, which I'm sure is fucking hilarious to you. But, like, you pulling up the pictures of New Zealand, or of Cincinnati, and being like... Look at the beautiful skyline was so fucking funny to me. I think you were a little self-aware, but... And I don't know, the crazy thing is, it's like... Cincinnati's still, like, anointed. Because at least, like, we know it exists. I mean, there's places in Washington State that... They don't even have escalators, man. Help. Fuck you. New Zealand's a whole country that's basically the BC coast. I think New Zealand is cool. I've never been there, but I think it's cool. I just like... I don't know. I find it the same way people talk about... Oh, you know what? Like... Trying to think of the way to phrase this that won't offend people. You know how, like... It's the dark passenger is taking over. You know how the... You know how, saved. I should probably go clean that up. Just give me a second. I don't know if you could hear that. Come on. You okay, buddy? Hang on, guys. He's still yakking. Oh. Hi. You know how, like, guys from Ohio who are really into fighting games think that one trip to Japan is going to save their life? I feel like that's what Iceland and New Zealand are like for people that watch Netflix. And I'm just like, buddy, I'm just trying to eat some good food. I'm not going Walter Mitty mode on this. I'm just want to eat some damn Georgie pies. Like, it's gotta be exhausting to, like, live, like, be Icelandic. Holy shit, I lived. And then, like, people are coming to your country expecting to, like, find themselves and not just, like, pay $117 for fish and chips, which is really, like, I mean, I like Iceland a lot, but, like, that's the day-to-day. That being said, one trip to that Mario Party map where it's 4 islands and every single one of them is the best looking fruit you've ever seen. Fuck, dude, that would save my life for sure. The watermelon looks so fucking good. Real. First time chatter, real. Nicest message anyone's ever said to me. Help me. Ah, shit. Yeah. Let me out! Let me clear the path of the whale! Clear the path of the whale! I just said you were looking svelte, though. I appreciate that. Took a lot of grinding to get these views. Okay, we out here. There's layers to this shit. You need dash. Then we want $400 gives us lure bombs and more bombs. When you live in Venezuela and you have to walk past a group of 8 tech bros doing ayahuasca in the bushes. Too real, Chibii. Too real, I'm guessing. I don't know, I don't live there. And I've never been invited to the ayahuasca stuff. Probably because I'm not working on developing DoorDash 3 right now. Chibii's a rare streamer who's as good of a chatter as they are a streamer. That's like... He's the one, man. You might say, NL, what about you? I think I'm a better chatter than a streamer, to be honest. People like having me in the chat. They're always like, NL's here. And then I post HCJ guys, and then I just start working on my Type 5. Kai Dunn put Phantom on a horse. He done rode the meat clean off the thing. I love the Elon Musk glazing tweets, and then people quote tweeting it with like Pornhub video titles that are like of the cock-sucking convention goes crazy or something like that. It's so good. World champion dick sucker goes feral. Like, it's... They're doing amazing things on X the Everything app, man. You know what? Sure. X account ban speedrun. It's the free speech platform. It's the town square, man. I can't get banned for saying that. Oh shit. My medical. Get me out of there! This is a good build, man. You'd kill on Truth Social? Yeah, it'd be too easy, though. I wouldn't respect myself. It does seem crazy, like, when you just pivot into the grift, man. You see they're out there transvestigating Master Chief now? Post some pictures of Master Chief circa 2004, and then pictures of Master Chief circa 2024, and they're like, what happened to him? And I'm like, it seems so easy, man. You could just be like, you could just say it about anything. And then, like, you know, 95% of people who see it are like, you are stupid. But then, like, 5% of people are like, nobody else is saying it like you. Here's my money. I can see why people lean into the pivot, man. I mean, I'm sure there's some true believers as well, but that's crazy, man. Good. Tomo, I know you love me right now because I cleaned up your vomit, but don't stay so close to the computer. It has a power button on the top of it, okay? I'm thinking I want more bombs. I'm thinking I want more power on my gun. I'm thinking I want scatter bombs. And then we take 700 right to the dome on this one. Why'd you tell it about the power cord? Excuse me. My cat is not an it. He's a girl because he's a cat, alright? Get it twisted. +2. I'm sorry, cats are girls, dogs are boys. Not like really, but like when you meet them, that's the default pronoun I use. I'm sorry, I mean, unless I get introduced to a dog and they're like, the dog is named Maisie or something like that, I'm saying who's a good boy. I'm a product of my... Oh, you want to kill me? You want to shoot me with a gun for saying that? Okay, fine, kill me. I'm the last man afraid to tell it like it is. Nobody's saying it anymore. Where'd you go? You gotta keep your head on a swivel, man. Okay. More HP is good. Bullets that ricochet, pretty good. This is fight number 7. So we kind of... I think that's where we stop. So... we need 1,300. Oh, fuck. That's a big wave, man. 6 fucking lava pits? Sorry, man, I gotta... That's just smart. That's just smart. And this is where I apply my trade. I dropped a bomb rather than dashing. It's fine. Yup, get deflected, kid. Heavy hold situation, medical spawning any second now. On the other side of the map? Are you shitting me? Goated lava purchase as well. Still got bombs. It's every damn day with me. You see those? I shot backwards off the wall. They're calling it Backshots. They're saying he's got the best Backshots on this website. Then they're all laughing at me. They're all laughing at me and I don't know why. Okay, now all we gotta do is survive, bro. This wave doesn't even look that bad. Are we doing it? Cherry waves? Nice try, kid. Oh, shit. He's on me. He's one tapped. Huge bomb. Like a cartoon-ass bomb. Fucking Tom and Jerry bomb. Yeah, they got bomb. I guess I associate it more with like the Roadrunner, but... Bugs Bunny, shit like that. Dial in. This is what dialing looks like for a guy like me. Enormous bomb. Still got 4 bombs. And Charkas is about to appear. Or Demento, or whatever his name is. Huge. 14 targets? I don't think so, kid. You got problems? Demento! Whatever, I don't need it. I don't need it. What the heck is even that? Bro, I can't be here. Throw down some frickin' bombs, bud. How dare you? I'm on 2 life. You gotta go. Hold on that thing. He does look like a Cambrian explosion motherfucker. That's the shit that be floating around in the water glass I don't like to see. Like a fucking trilobite or something like that, or some fucking... Or it's animals that are really big or really small. I don't like a really small, like, microscopic animal, and I don't like an animal that's so big that, like, you don't even know it's an animal. Because you can't capture it all in your field of view. The pareidola doesn't kick in. While nothing could replace the one Charkas destroyed, this would be a fine successor. Her pockets overflowed with leftover cash. The future shined brightly indeed. I love, dude! Town Nemuru is not afraid to leave you with a fucking in media res ending. I love that. This is like when you beat, when you cherry Velgress, the ending is like the sunset on a beautiful planet or something like that. I love that. Carla Zhao, best in the game. Best CPA in the game, man. Will you play Scary House? I've got great or terrible news for you. We already have. And I loved it. I thought it was extremely good. It's Pilot Quest time. Reddit, run from it. Pilot Quest arrives all the same. What was the cherry condition? You need 4,300 cash at the end. Hey, Valentine, thanks for the gifted subscription.